work on the bottom part of our application here. So let's put right there. Make this a little bit smaller so you can see. So we're going to work on all of this down here. So the main thing to understand here is that we want to add this nice edge here. Now, we started earlier adding this white kind of rectangle there, which kind of looks strange now. But this is the time where we actually going to overlay it with this color. So we're going to create another rounded rectangle there that would overlay on the top. So it will give us this sense of some sort of like a call out message bubble kind of thing here. It's just using your imagination and trying to figure out the best way to put things like this together. All right, let's go ahead and start doing that. So I'm going to go ahead and create another view here. So we have top card, top view. I'm going to call this bottom, new file. Call this bottom card as such. And I'm going to make a Z stack here. Again, what's new? For now, I'm going to go ahead and just add a text here so we don't have this error showing. Say hello. Nothing big here. And then what we're going to do, let's go to our content view. And this is where we're going to call our bottom card as such. For now, it should look very strange, of course, but we will start working on it. Okay, so it's right over there, which is not very helpful yet. Okay, no problem. So going back to our bottom card, I'm going to get rid of that and start working here. Give us more space. Okay, I'm going to start with a rounded rectangle again. And the corner radius is going to be about 80. And I'm going to give it a frame of width. That's going to be about 380. And the height is going to be 270. And then I'm going to offset this item here. X is going to be minus 25 and Y is going to be about 270 as well. So let's go ahead and see, but before we go that, let's give it a color, foreground color. I'm going to use our color palette and I'm going to say I want this light green as such. Let's see what this is going to do. Let's go ahead and run right away. And the moment you do that, notice what happens. All of a sudden you see now we overlaid. You see this? Now it's looking way nicer than what we had before, right? So we have this overlay that kind of simulates what we see here. It's not as sharp as we have here, but we'll get there. Okay, continuing. So we have now this overlay that kind of gives us what we want. Now we're going to go ahead and add this one at the bottom here. Okay, how to do that? Well, first of all, I'm going to add another Z stack because we're going to add stuff inside of everything anyway. So I'm going to say Z stack and I'm going to give this alignment here to be bottom leading. You will see in a second how this is going to work. And I'm going to add a rounded rectangle there, passing corners of also about 80. And let's give a frame width is about 550, so pretty long, and the height is going to be 400. Okay, so we are creating this structure here. So the offset here, so X is going to be 100 and Y is going to be about 390. That should do it. And I'm going to give a foreground color here. Now, so the color here I'm going to add is going to be dark green. Save and run. Let's see what's going to happen. And there we go. Now we can see this is happening here. However, you notice that we lost what we had at the top, which means we lost our rectangle here, which was giving us that nice round corner there. The reason why that's happening is because if we go to content view here, we have this main Z stack, which is fine. We have a backslash, we have top view, it's fine. However, these two here top card and bottom card, they're actually connected in the sense that we have those items that we created. So we have that light green rectangle that we created that was showing. In order for us for that to also keep showing here, we have to put that within the same stack as this. That means we have to include this, put another Z stack here. I'm going to cut all of this out and put that inside. What we're saying now is that all of these items, top card and bottom card, they're going to be on top of each other, which is exactly what we want, because the structure that we put together have to kind of be on top of each other. So if we save this now, you notice that it's going to solve our problem. In fact, all of our problem, because everything is going to be moved to the correct place. And just like that, you can see now we have this very nice round, and it looks very inspiring. Now you'll notice because we did that, we have some issue here, which is we lost our right or left little button we had there. We can go ahead and go to top view. This one, leading padding, I can go back to about 90. So it's going to show, and voila, you can see there it is. I'm going to add trailing here to about 90 as well. That way we can move this to the right. Our Starbucks text there to the right. Or to the left, I should say. There we go. Much better. Okay, maybe a little bit more, about 100. Okay, much better. Look at this. It's working wonderfully, isn't it? Very good. So now things are starting to look exactly as we have it here, right? So we have the title at the top, and we have this very nice entity which contains all of those items there. And we have, which is a moment of pride here, we have this very nice rounded corner, which is exactly as we have it here in the actual design. Right? So go back to the website here. You can see this is exactly the same. You can see the color palette, it's a little bit lighter here, but that's not a problem at all. That looks good.